He was the last puppet emperor of the shogunate. His power and wealth existed in name only, but he had one thing others did not: a gifted son. The prince was highly skilled in combat, yet he had no desire to inherit the throne, because he knew that even if he became king, he would end up just like his father, nothing more than a puppet. One day, he met a fortune teller. The man not only predicted that the prince would climb the tree where they met, but also warned him that a disaster was coming. He said the prince would be the one to change this chaotic world. The prince thought the man was a fraud and simply walked away. After returning home, he accidentally crossed paths with the great general he admired most, but he had no idea that this meeting marked the beginning of a lifelong feud. The higher authorities ordered the general to send troops to wipe out the remaining rebel forces nearby. Yet once he gained control of the army, the general immediately launched a coup. The nobles panicked. With the general's overwhelming assault, it was only a matter of time before the shogunate fell. That day, civilians were slaughtered in their homes. Even the shogunate's warriors were powerless and cut down one by one. The general exterminated every noble he could find. It became a nightmare. Except for a few women and children, no one survived. The general wanted to rule through fear. The prince stood there, staring blankly at his father's body. Only then did he finally see the true face of the general who had once carried him as a child. He could never forgive such betrayal. Just then, the fortune teller appeared. He had already been waiting. It turned out he was a backup plan left by the prince's father. If the situation collapsed, the fortune teller would show up to rescue the prince. Their escape this time depended entirely on his ability to foresee the future. But the prince still lacked the courage to fully awaken his potential. To force him to grow, the fortune teller suddenly pushed him off a cliff. The prince fell to the bottom and was immediately surrounded by a group of soldiers. Yet every time a blade came toward him, he dodged at the perfect moment. He moved like a dragon, weaving smoothly between the attackers. In the end, he leaped upward and climbed back to the top of the cliff in one motion. But the soldiers would never let the last heir of the shogunate escape. A storm of arrows filled the sky. Once again, the fortune teller made a prediction. Not a single arrow would hit them. And at that moment, the prince's road to revenge finally began.